A disturbing new video to show you tonight involving a subway rider harassing people on the train and another rider trying to stop him. One of them ended up dead. The bystander seen in the video putting 30-year-old Jordan Neely in what appears to be a chokehold on the ground. Neely later died, and now an intense and profound debate underway in New York City. How involved physically should everyday citizens be in trying to prevent crime? It is a hugely complicated debate. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon live at the train station in NoHo with the latest. Sonia.
Bill, this afternoon there is outrage. The man who grabbed and held down Jordan Neely on that F train on Monday claimed that he was trying to help fellow passengers who felt scared and threatened. But this afternoon, a vigil here in the Broadway Lafayette station was held by people who didn't know Neely personally but were upset by what they saw on that video. And they say it was Neely who needed help the most, and society failed him.
Justice for Jordan Neely! Justice for...
Tensions were high as a small crowd gathered on the platform denouncing what they saw as an injustice here in the Broadway Lafayette station.
And because what people are constantly given is this narrative that homeless people are dangerous, people think that they can take matters into their own hands.
Where do we live that we have to watch again a person being choked to death in public without anybody doing anything?
The autopsy on Neely shows no fracture to his hyoid bone, which can but doesn't always indicate homicide by strangulation. So more tests are pending to reveal how he died. A 24-year-old former Marine trained in martial arts put him in a headlock and pinned him down in an attempt to subdue him, and was then questioned and released after Neely could not be revived. Years ago, Neely could be seen in the subways dancing like Michael Jackson. Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine tweeting today that he saw him performing many times on the A train and that he made people smile. But in recent years, Neely had been arrested more than 40 times on the subway for crimes like public lewdness and assaulting a senior citizen. According to sources, witnesses to his final moments told police Neely was erratic and hostile, but it's not clear if he was threatening violence.
He should not have been on that train in the first place. He should have been housed.
Our government and our society should actually provide those wraparound services instead of just leaving someone languishing out there. And that's a big failure on all of us and our elected leaders.
And the Coalition for the Homeless says the fact that someone who took the life of a distressed, mentally ill human being on a subway could be set free without facing any consequences is shocking, and evidences the city's callous indifference to the lives of those who are homeless and psychiatrically unwell. Now, there may not have been any legal consequences yet for the 24-year-old man who some call a hero and some call a cold-blooded killer. But the Manhattan DA's office is still very much investigating, and with more tests pending in that autopsy, there is still much more information to come that will have to be considered. Live